the wife said. I can't stay with you much longer. Her voice a blade, soft but sharp, through the dusk. The air grew heavy, thick with unsaid wrongs. A house once warm now brittle as old husk. I stood, my feet rooted to the creaking floor. The clock's slow tick a hammer to my core. Her eyes, once stars, now dimmed with quiet grief, held no blame, just the weight of disbelief. We built this life, a tapestry of years, thread by thread, with laughter, dreams, and tears. The kitchen table, scarred with coffee rings, held echoes of our morning's simple things. Her humming low while stirring Sunday stew. My hand on hers, the world beyond us knew. But somewhere in the weave, the colors bled, and love, once fierce, grew thin as spider's thread. I saw her pack her heart before her bags, her fingers tracing shelves, old photographs. The one of us beneath the willow tree, when spring was endless, and our hearts were free. She paused, her breath a stutter in the gloom. The silence screamed inside our little room. I can't, she said. This weight, it pulls me down. This love's become a tide where I might drown. What fault was mine? I searched my soul for cracks, replayed each word, each slight, to trace it back. Was it the nights I lingered late at work, leaving her alone with shadows and the murk? Or mornings when my silence built a wall, my thoughts adrift, not hearing her at all? I'd meant to fix the porch, the leaking roof, but time slipped by, and love lacked final proof. She stood by windows, staring at the rain, her sighs a map of unexpressed disdain. I'd ask, "What's wrong?" and she'd just shake her head, her smile a ghost of promises we'd wed. The garden wilted, roses turned to thorn. The life we'd planned was tattered, overworn. Yet still I thought, with time, we'd mend the seam, restore the glow of our once cherished dream. I can't stay here, she whispered through her tears. The walls are closing in, they choke my years. Her voice was steady, though her hands would shake, each word a stone to make my heart's foundation break. I wanted to protest, to beg, to plead, to sow new promises like desperate seed. But truth, unyielding, stood between us there, its shadow colder than the autumn air. The children's laughter lingered in the halls, their toys still scattered, drawings on the walls. She'd been their sun, their anchor, and their guide, while I too often drifted with the tide. I'd missed their stories, bedtime songs and games, too caught in work, in chasing fleeting aims. She bore the weight, the endless daily load, while I walked blindly down ambition's road. I gave you all, she said, and then some more. Poured out my soul till I had no reserve. Her eyes, now fierce, held fire I hadn't seen, a spark of self reclaimed from what had been. I lost myself in trying to be yours, in mending cracks and polishing the floors. I can't keep giving to a hollow space, where love's reflection shows no answering face. I saw the girl I'd met so long ago, her laughter bright as rivers in their flow. We'd danced in fields where wildflowers grew tall, her hand in mine, no thought of winter's call. But seasons change, and so, it seems, do we, our roots entangled, yet no longer free. I'd failed to see the frost within her heart, the slow decay that tore our world apart. The night she spoke, the stars refused to shine, the moon a sliver, thin as hope's design. I reached for her, but she was far away, her soul already stepping toward the day. I'll always love you, she said, voice low. But love's not enough when hearts refuse to grow. Her words, a wound yet honest in their sting, a truth that clipped the last of love's frail wing. I thought of nights we'd lain in quiet peace, when time seemed endless, and our joys increased. Her breath against my shoulder, soft and sure. The world outside a storm we could endure, but storms within are harder to outlast. They creep unseen, their shadows growing vast. I'd missed the signs, the warnings in her gaze, the quiet drift of love's unraveling days. She packed her clothes, each full a small goodbye, each drawer's soft close a tear I couldn't cry. The suitcase sipped, a sound so sharp and final, like gates that lock against a life's reprisal. I stood there useless, hands too weak to hold the warmth of her now turning bitter cold. "I'll miss you," she said, pausing at the door. "But I can't lose myself to you no more. The house is quiet now, a hollow shell. Its rooms too large, its silence like a knell. Her scent still lingers faintly in the air, a ghost of love that haunts me everywhere. The coffee pot, the books she used to read, the garden path now choked with lonely weed. Each corner holds a memory, sharp and clear. A life we built, now absent of her here. I walk the streets where once we used to roam. The park, the bridge, the place we called our home. The world moves on, indifferent to my pain. Its colors muted, blurred by endless rain. I wonder where she is, if she's found peace. If new horizons bring her heart release. I pray she finds the light she couldn't see. The self she lost in loving only me. The fault was mine, though hers was there as well. Two souls too stubborn to escape their hell. We clung to shadows of what used to be, afraid to face the truth that set us free. I'll carry her, a weight within my chest, a love that lingers, though it's laid to rest. Her words still echo, cutting through the night. I can't stay here, I'm stepping toward the light. And so I sit, with pen and empty page, to write the grief, the love, the quiet rage. The wife I loved, who couldn't stay much longer, has left me weaker, yet somehow stronger. For in her leaving, I have come to see the man I was, and who I need to be. To live, to grow, to mend what's left behind, and find my peace in heart and soul and mind. The stars return, though faint, above my head, a fragile hope where once despair was spread. I'll walk this path, though lonely it may seem, and chase the dawn that holds a new dream. Her voice, though distant, whispers soft and true. Find yourself, as I now seek to do. And so I'll rise, though scars will always stay, to face the world she left, and find my way.